let's run our test. Very close. Okay, no get user list. Okay, so what do we do now? Quota reminder. Now to implement get user list. Function get user list. No parameter. Okay, and then we retrieve the database handle. Okay, and then we just say return db get users, right? This is what we were expecting here, right? And okay, and we actually coach the database here. Here we're coaching it that okay, if get users is called, you return an array of 5 users. Okay, but in actuality, you should the real object should be accessing a database or something. Okay, we don't have a get users method. Okay, good. So let's put in here function get users, and let's just stop it for now. We just say that put in my SQL code here someday. Okay, let's run this. Boom. Okay, 5. Okay, so how sure are we that this is working? Let's change this to 4. Now let's see if this will. There you go. So it's actually returning 5 users, not 4 users. Okay, so we are sure that it actually worked. Wow. So our quota reminder here has grown and is now actually communicating with the database. Now for our final test. Okay, wherein we test everything. Test, process, all users. Okay, so again, we get our database, get our mailer, and we get our reminder. This is where it gets all hairy. Okay, so what we do, again, we expect that this thing is going to be called. So we just copy and paste. Okay. What will happen here is that we will call a method in reminder which will trigger everything. Okay, which will call get users and which will send emails. Okay, and so we expect our mailer object to be able to send stuff, okay, to the appropriate users. So who are those users that are supposed to be notified? Joe, Jerry, and Jack. Right? Anne and John should not be sent email. Okay, so how do we do that? We use expect at. Okay, expect at means that you are expecting them in order. Okay, so 0 means first. Okay, first call to send message. You are expecting Joe at mango.com. Okay, then second pass, you expect, again, send message, and this time we expect, okay, Jerry, not Anne, okay, Jerry, okay, and next time, okay, the third expectation to send message, we have, okay, Jack at black.com. Okay, so now we have 3 expectations for send message. These are the 3 users that will be sending a message to. Okay, so what else? Okay, we have to actually call a reminder method to trigger everything. Okay, so why don't we call it process all users? Okay, that's our name. Okay, process all users will launch everything. Okay, finally we tally our database, we tally our mailer's expectations. Okay, great. So yeah, just like that, okay, we tallied those expectations before. We tally it again. Okay, let's run. And the test. Okay, of course we don't have a process all users method yet for our quota reminders. So let's go to quota reminder. I like seeing these errors with TDD, because at least it's an indication that you may be doing something that's wrong right now, but you're on the right track. You'll be doing what is right afterward. Okay, so for process all users, first we get all the users, right, to the array by calling get user list. As you can see, because of our TDD, we have, look at our methods, very short, very focused, and our methods build upon each other. Okay, so for each user list as user, okay, and then we have to process each user, right? So this, what do we call? Oh yeah, okay, we call process user, right? Okay, so this process user, okay, so it will iterate through all the users that are retrieved from the database and send. Okay, so we passed. Okay, are we convinced? I'm not quite convinced. Why don't we try changing Joe's address to joe@mangoes.com? Let's see if our test complains. Okay. Okay, it complained because it was expecting mangoes.com. It got mango.com from the data, right? So it's actually making sure we're passing the correct parameters. What if we flip the order of these? Okay, we make jack.black.com be our second expectation and Jerry@Dom as our third expectation. See what happens. Oh, okay. So it expects that everything is in the proper order. First expectation was Jack@Black. We got Jerry@Dom because in the array, Jerry@Dom came first before Jack@Black. Okay, so just flip them back together. Flip them back to the previous order. Okay, so cut that, paste it here. Okay, save it, run it. Everything should be green. Yes, everything is green. Okay, so what remains to be done is for you to put in the actual implementation to mailer and to data service. Okay, so it should be very simple. Get users, create database connection, perform a select, leave users, just one call mail function. Later on, you can test using an integration test. Okay, so that's it for our demo. Hope you enjoyed it.